no, you read right when you saw the little thumbnail for the video. This video is that short.
Yep.
And it's mainly because we have no results.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any shows over the weekend, and Travis here didn't get Ring of Honor this week.
I worked late. Couldn't watch it.
So, that being said, we're just going to pop right into some indie news.
Yeah.
Hey, segue, because that's the name of the video.
Literally indie news. I got a couple of smaller stories.
Yeah, apparently tonight's ROH house show in Concord, North Carolina, Flip Gordon hurt his knee in a match against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams.
Which might put one of our upcoming shows in a little bit of peril.
Yeah.
Depending on how bad it is.
Yeah, apparently, though, what it was is there was a move in the corner, he landed awkwardly, struggled to put weight on it, and then not shortly after that, the referee actually stopped the match, and he had to be helped out of the ring and into the back. So, hopefully not severe, but that being said, we know that there's been a rash of knee injuries, leg injuries in the indies recently. I mean, Joey Janela, Cody's knees just, as far as what he says, his knee is shot. Yeah,
he's getting now that Wrestle Kingdom is over and everything, and he can focus on the business side of AEW. He's getting surgery, gonna rest up, and make sure he's probably good to go for a Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
And then also, someone else who's going to be on our upcoming shows.
Yeah, Trevor Lee. Same show, too. Trevor Lee just recently announced that he's signed a deal with the WWE.
Yeah, so that's a big pickup for either NXT or 205 Live.
I'm going to say both.
You think both?
I think I think he might start on NXT. If not, we do have that whole Drake Maverick is searching for new 205 Live talents.
That was my immediate thought, was the fact that Drake Maverick is literally looking for new guys to come into 205 Live. I think Trevor Lee would be a perfect. And he's completely different from a lot of the guys we see on the regular. So. We'll have to wait and see where he ends up, but that's another big...
That's a big coup for WWE.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I bet he's one of those guys that AEW would have loved to have on their ship.
Absolutely. But speaking of AEW, I'm sure you've heard all the news, but we're going to go over it, give our thoughts about it. What a roster. We got some crazy, some major announcements as far as this fledgling company is concerned. We got Cody, the Bucks, and Brandy kind of running the overall, chief executive producers, vice presidents for Cody and the Bucks. Brandy is the chief brand officer. That's business is something I believe she has a degree in, so she's got a lot in there. As far as people that are signed, we have all three members of SCU. We have a couple of guys coming over from China's Oriental Wrestling Entertainment called the Good Hearts. Britt Baker is fronting the women's division so far. MJF, Joey Janela, Penelope Ford, Hangman Page is gunning for. He was first to say that he's going to be the first AEW champion, which is cool that they're already looking towards title belts. But it was even cooler when Pac said, "No, motherfucker, I'm going to be that champion." He came out with his Dragon Gate belt and got in Hangman Page's face. So I'm all for Hangman Page versus Pac.
Yeah, and if SCU, Hangman Page, and Pac weren't big enough, Chris Jericho,
Chris friggin' Jericho signed an official 3-year deal. He's turned down money with WWE to be with the elite themselves, and that's a major sign right there, on top of all of the top of the line talent that's coming up from the indies to be a part of this. To have someone like Chris Jericho at the helm as well is ridiculous. Billy Gunn is their first official producer, so he's gotten his time doing stuff with NXT to kind of back that up. And they've got a lot of really forward-thinking ideas for this company. They want to make sure that all their wrestlers are paid well, because as far as entertainment goes, apparently professional wrestlers are paid the least.
Oh yeah, especially on the independent level. You can say okay, sure, there are a lot of companies like PWG, ROH, New Japan that have the funding to pay their talent well.
Yeah.
and the talents that get to go to all these big promotions do get well paid.
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
can pay their bills with professional wrestling, but it is a huge struggle for professional wrestlers in general.
Yeah, not a lot of people put a lot of stock in professional wrestling, even though it's literally any type of entertainment. Professional wrestling is that, if not more.
Yeah. So because so many wrestlers, especially if you have a small independent promotion in your town, might be making $20 or $30 a pop at best.
Yeah, and on top of that, a huge thing that a lot of wrestlers have been trying to do for years: 100% covered if you are injured in an AEW ring.
Yeah, they have their own insurance policy.
Which
is really, really cool. WWE has been stepping it up. They do have like a co-insurance company now.
Yeah.
So you're not 100% fully insured, but if you have like your own insurance and you get the WWE thing, pretty much anything is covered.
Absolutely.
And the scale, like the pay scale, being that the women and the men will be making equal money.
Absolutely.
But then they did have like a backpedal and talk about that not everybody's going to be making the same money. A lot of people thought like, everybody's going to be making the same money. It's a main event person.
Yeah.
If the women main event one show and the men main event the next show, they're going to be making equal money. Not like if person A main events and person B is the second match on the card, they probably won't be making.
It's obviously you're going to get paid more based on your spot on the card. So the more you impress, the more that the Bucks and Cody see in you as far as a main eventer, that is going to push you towards more money. But just the fact that they're not going to be like, oh well, the women. Yeah, we'll pay them, but we're gonna pay more money to the guys. If you are an impressive wrestler, doesn't matter, creed, color, religion, anything. None of that matters. It's if you are a good wrestler, you're gonna get paid for the good wrestling that you provide for AEW. And then for sure, we have 2 shows in 2019. We have the sequel to All In, Double or Nothing, on May 25th in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And then we do have a second show, no real details other than the fact that it will take place in Jacksonville, and it'll be a benefit show for victims of gun violence.
Yeah, there is a trademarked name that it hasn't been announced that this is the name of the show, but it is something that the AEW production company itself trademarked along with all these different things before even AEW was announced. All these little trademarks were getting filed.
Yeah, like
there is a trademark for Fight for the Fallen.
That sounds like it would
very highly potential that is going to be the name
absolutely
of the show.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's still going to be more news coming out. I mean, we still have 4-ish months until Double or Nothing. And I thought Double or Nothing would be interesting if the whole premise of the card is like tournament style towards the AEW title. Potentially we have a setup for a first round or a finals match between Hangman Page and Pac.
I hope, and here's something that a lot of promotions do, is I'm not a big fan of people who just jump immediately into having a champion.
Right.
And a lot of promotions do that, and sure, it works to a degree, but I think what you need to set the building blocks, and you need to establish your base of your roster, and show everybody your whole roster first, rather than making your initial impact. I mean, of course, I had the first All In already, but make that initial impact be, look at us, look what we can do. And then be like, okay.
Get people associated with who they're going to see on a regular basis, and let them decide. Because that was one thing that Cody was really pushing, is that the fans are going to be, what they want. AEW is going to do their best to give. So, whoever people gravitate towards are more than likely going to be the ones that are kind of put in the first or second position to be a champion. However, Cody and the Bucks plan on doing that, but we saw the success that All In was. Double or Nothing will probably do just as well, if not better, and I'm very excited to see where AEW goes from here. It's a cool idea. Will it work? We'll have to wait and find out, but I'm totally on board.
I'm hoping it does.
I'm excited to see.
I'm waiting for there to be a new competition.
Absolutely.
And what it is like this is looks like it's taking off to be potentially the next TNA.
Yes.
At least before TNA started to dwindle.
Yeah, and I think Cody and the Bucks are smart enough to not be like, hey, let's give Hulk Hogan all this money. Let's give.
Yeah, well, they can't now because Hogan's back in the dubs.
Exactly. So I definitely don't see.
Let's just hope we never see the name Vince Russo associated with AEW.
There's no. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm super excited to see what 2019 has in store for All Elite Wrestling. I'm definitely going to be keeping regular tabs on it.
We'll probably cover it here.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they are looking at getting a weekly televised show.
Yeah.
Apparently they have 2 meetings and talks with national broadcasting channels.
Well, and with how well the 0 Hour did on WGN America, I mean that speaks volumes right there. Hey, we're gonna have these 2 matches, and a lot of people watch that, for a one-time thing. So they've got.
It ended up drawing almost akin to an actual episode of Impact.
Yeah. So numbers are already in favor of AEW. We're totally behind it, hoping that it works out. We will cover it here, but that means that it's time for upcoming shows. Jesus Christ.
Again? All right.
Anyway, I don't have any. I'll have one towards the end of the month. But I believe on your side, we're going to start on Friday,
the 18th
from PWG.
Hand of Doom.
Hand of Doom.
Yes. There's a lot of matches on the card. A lot of really, really good ones.
Yes.
But I'm going to talk about the fact that we have currently it's scheduled to be Bandito versus Flip Gordon, which is going to be a fantastic match.
I hope it happens.
It was sad that I read that and then I wrote it down on the matches I'm going to talk about, and then immediately right after that read about him potentially being injured.
Yeah.
So,
here's hoping.
Yeah, it's
hoping for good things, Flip.
Yeah, because it'll be a great match if he's able to do it. If not, though, we know that PWG is not short of people that they can probably call on short notice to have an equally good match. The Rascals will be defending the PWG tag team titles against Chuck Taylor and Trent.
Hey.
And
those best friends.
Mr. Jeff Cobb.
His name is Jeff.
Yeah. Will be defending his PWG championship against newly signed WWE talent Trevor Lee.
Well, Trevor Lee's definitely taking the PWG title all the way to NXT.
For sure. Also on Friday, we've got the Evolve 119, which is further just injecting that NXT life force into Evolve.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano is going to be there. Street Profits are there. Fabian Eichner is there. Because on 119, Fabian Eichner will be facing Darby Allin.
Ooh.
Street Profits are defending their tag titles. I don't have that written on here, but it's going to be a winner of a 4-team scramble match.
All right.
Which will happen the same day. So it's going to be on the same card. 4-team scramble match. Winners face the Street Profits later.
That's right.
And then we've got Johnny Gargano teaming with AR Fox against Austin Theory and Josh Briggs.
Hell yeah. I'm all for that.
Saturday with Shine at 59. Allison Kay defends.
It's Shine 56.
56. That's I don't know why, because 119 was above it.
Okay.
Dyslexia.
If you turn the 9 upside down, it's a 6.
Yeah. Or vice versa. Allison Kay defends and I wanted it to rhyme apparently.
Shine 59. Well, give it a couple more months and it will.
Yeah, Allison Kay defends the Shine Championship against the Ivelisse. The tag titles are on the line. The Twisted Sisters defend against Rainbow Bright. Aja Pereira defends the Nova Championship against Kira Hogan. And then there is going to be a no-holds-barred match between LuFisto and Jordan Grace.
Wow, Team Pog implodes.
Yeah, and it's going to be no-holds-barred.
Jeez. Good luck.
Thought of a stupid pun, but I'll wait until the camera's off for that one.
All right.
Evolve 120 also happens on Saturday, same arena.
Yep.
Where we're going to have the Street Profits are going to be there. Fabian Eichner is not going to be on this card. unless at least he's not announced for this one. The Street Profits are actually going to be split up on this show.
Oh, interesting.
Because they're going to be the Haas fight, Angelo Dawkins versus Josh Briggs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a big... Those are two big boys.
Those are some big boys.
And they both throw big, like, right-hand haymaker punches.
Absolutely.
Grudge match, Montez Ford against Eddie Kingston.
Good luck, Montez.
And Johnny Gargano in a non-title match will face Austin Theory.
That'll be good. All right. Yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. The year has started. The Indy Shows are rolling in. But for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And click all those links down in the description. There's a lot of them in this video.
We have tons of social media links, but look above those first. I mean,
technically, you'll get those first.
Yeah, but just look at them. Don't pay attention to ours. Look at the ones above, because you click on them and they'll take you to different websites that are the websites that belong to the wrestling companies that we like to talk about on here, like ChikaraBro.com.
ProWrestlingGorilla.com.
ROHWrestling.com.
BeyondWrestlingOnline.com.
AIWrestling.com.
WWNLive.com.
And many more.
And we want to add more. It's a new year. We want to talk about some new companies. So if you have a favorite and or local promotion, use those social media links.
I'm sure the AEW link will be in there too.
Oh, it definitely will. It definitely will. Yeah, if you want to add your own, whether it's your favorite and or local promotion, send us links to those places, whether it's their YouTube page, their Facebook, their website, whatever they got.
Twitter.
We want to take a look at what they've got going. We need their upcoming shows, and within 24 hours, the results of those shows. Because if we like what they got going on, we will not only continue to talk about them on a regular basis, but we'll give you a shout out for bringing them to our attention. We also want to check out our podcast.
That's the link that says SoundCloud.
You can get this review and all of our regular reviews in podcast form if you're not the YouTube-y type. But if you are the YouTube-y type, you should check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's Reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling. Where we have the list with Kevin Hawk. Question of the week with Thomas Wolf. Me and Thomas Wolf got another video coming very, very soon. We're still working out those kinks, but it's coming soon. But we have an entire playlist of unboxing videos where you can check out. We get Funko Pops, we get micro brawlers, we get T-shirts, we get all kinds of stuff. And there's a whole... Did you want to do it?
I don't know.
There's a whole playlist of...
Not punishments.
Where...
Punish people. Wheel of punishment.
Where after...
I'm loud, sorry, headphone users.
Whomever is unable to predict more than the other, they are bestowed a punishment by the Wheel of Punishments. You can go check out and see the first two... the first two punishments bestowed onto us by the Wheel, and we have another one coming up very soon because the Rumble is just a couple weeks away.
Yeah, Rumble and Takeover Phoenix.
Exactly. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next. Fat Motive!